Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to today's Astro Oracle reading for the week, where I mix the stars and the cards. So here we are going to be talking about all the zodiac signs in a row, the way they go. And I'm pulling 3 cards per sign. Now, you have a sun sign, you also have a rising sign or an ascendant, and you have a moon sign. So you are going to determine which of those 3 are where, and you're going to get 9 cards that'll give you a really personal reading for the upcoming week, okay? So here we go for Aries.
That's me.
Yeah. Of course, he has to tell you he's an Aries. So this is a very interesting week for Aries because not for you is in the protection position. So right away it says, don't chase after anything that eludes you. You got to let it go. Take the risk and jump in. The orphaned card is an interesting one here with this because you can actually feel very disconnected from what you actually say you want if you chase after something, right? So you feel that unavailable energy and you think, look, why isn't it happening? And then you feel this unworthiness or this sense of like, why isn't this working when it actually is, right? So it's just drop your expectations and don't chase after anything that is eluding you at the moment, okay? Now we're going to look at Taurus. I am going to do my favorite kind of shuffling, which is the poker shuffle. These cards are thick because they are glossy cards. Here we go. So for Taurus, you have the Fates. Then you have Fork in the Road and Protection, and then you have 21, Clean It Up. So this week might have put you in a kind of a really, I don't know how to make a decision. And you have to make a decision. This is kind of like your indecision is creating a mess in your head. So the Fates card says, everything has brought you to this moment. Make a decision, make any kind of decision, and mostly clean up the mess that you're creating inside your own head. So whatever it is that, you know, if you feel really that fight, flight, freeze, so this could be the freeze moment that you get through, but this is saying just clean up whatever is making you freeze and take the risk, whatever that means. For you, Taurus. Okay, now we're going to look at Gemini. Gemini. So for Gemini, the Gemini personality, regeneration is in the protection position. Chaos and conflict is in the center, and Treasure Island is at the end. What an interesting reading. Wow, what a week we're having. So regeneration in the protection position is a lack of, how do I put this? Patience, really. It takes time for things to be reborn. Maybe now is not the time for you to get those big dreams off the ground. That maybe the smaller steps is right for you. The chaos and conflict card could actually be that sense that you have where everything feels a little out of control and the life is uncertain and out of control at the moment anyway. So, and that Treasure Island means that you have, and I love that Treasure Island is facing you. So it's the little turtle that's saying, hey, you have everything that you need. You need to relax. So the Treasure Island is always about that kind of sense of abundance that we need to have instead of creating chaos and disconnection for ourselves when we think things aren't going fast enough or enough for us, right? That's really important for Geminis. Now let's find the Cancerian. Are you enjoying yourself in the corner there, Mark?
Yes, I'm just keeping myself occupied watching you work. Very fascinating stuff.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Thank you. You know, we're going to be together 20 years next year.
Holy.
Yeah, I like you better now than I did when you were younger. Okay, Cancers, moi. Here we go. Poised, you ready for anything this week? Cancer, oh, here we go. Same, oh, interesting. So Cancer's also got, you are ready to slow down. This is a Cancer saying, I am so ready to slow down and have patience. And know that the uncertainty of things is just the way it is. It's kind of like surrendering, radical acceptance, just radical forgiveness, radical acceptance. Know that you're the eye in the storm. You can relax. But it does say here is that just don't get so worried because the Poised card is the first card in this reading. And regeneration and protection, remember the big things don't happen the way you want them. Smaller things will work. Small, steady, and yeah, some chaos.
So
No, Mark.
this week you're gonna slow down.
Yeah, I'm going to slow down in the middle
We need
of
a
speeding up.
vacation.
We have not had a vacation. That's right.
We need a vacation.
Our idea of a
Can
vacation.
you slow down and vacay with me?
Yeah. Do we get one?
if you want.
A few days? Yeah, I would love to take a couple days off.
Let's do
and not talk about
Work.
work, okay?
Oh.
Can you manage that? No, he can't. You know what? He has
What
to.
did my
He's
Aries
going to
say?
take away. Yeah. Also, don't chase after something that eludes you, including me, which means I'll be running away from you if you start talking about work.
Okay. It's a deal.
All right, it's a deal. Okay.
We'll
now
take
this
our
is
own advice.
That's right. This is for Leo. Here we go. Now this is interesting for the Leo. Oh, this is awesome. This is very creative. Lots of creativity. Take time out for you, Leo. So the time to go, it's one of my favorite cards. Time to go is all about going to something better. But what does that mean? Your life is peeled onto your face and you want to get creative. So this is about allowing yourself the creativity. Maybe you've been working too hard. Maybe you've been so fixated on making things work over here, you haven't given yourself time for play and creativity. And that's really what the co-create card is at the end, is do whatever you need to do to feel creative and joyful. That's what this is talking about. Okay, and remember, don't make assumptions that everybody is having the same experience as you either. Just take things at face value and see the bigger picture. Okay, here we go.
How many planets do you have in Leo? How many planets?
4 planets
So you're
in Leo,
Cancer-
so
so
I'm
you're
having to.
Cancer and
I
you're
have to go
Leo.
paint. I have to go paint.
Yeah.
I
You're
have to go
Cancer-
or write music. That's what I have to do. Okay, Virgo. Aha. Virgo is having Virgo is being reminded to have fun. So go the distance, Virgo. Don't get so caught up in all the details, because happy's in the protection position, which means don't take yourself so seriously and don't second guess yourself. This is a week for you to just keep doing what you know works and have fun. Looks like all of us are supposed to have some fun. Okay. Oh, that was for you too, your moon. You're supposed to not take yourself seriously and have fun.
My moon in Virgo.
Yes, Mr. Make sure Colette has all the cards exactly perfect on the table. I don't have an organizational bone in my body. Okay, here we go. Now we are looking at Libra. Let's take a look at Libra. What does Libra have in store? So Libra, you need to be, look at that. Libra, you need a hug. Libra. The loyal heart is in protection. So you need, and because the 2 cards following it, blessed and here and now, is you got to focus on you. Libra, you can't keep trying to fix everything for everybody else. Bring it back to yourself. You are blessed, and stay in the now and don't project this week, Libra. That's for you. Now, I know what I'm doing. That's my rising sign. We have to take a few days off. That's right. Let's see. Okay, now we are looking at the lovely Scorpio. Scorpio is risk-taking this week, followed by the Fates, and also loyal heart and protection. Interesting. Stick to your own destiny. And it's like really take the risk. And in your case, it's a little different because loyal heart follows these 2 cards in protection. So these 2 cards is all about taking a risk and really doing what you know is authentic to you and you feel destined to do. And this one is maybe you might have to get rid of some of the people in your life, or that you're realizing that, you know what, I don't know if I should stay here. I feel kind of like, like I have to ask myself, if in order for me to do these things, do I still want to have all these people or these followers on Facebook or whatever? Keep the people that you know are loyal to you close and give yourself a little distance this week. That's for Scorpio. That could be interesting too with that orphaned reading as well. So it's like, how have we compromised ourselves by staying friends with some people who are not in alignment with us? You know? That's an interesting thought process. Let's take a look at Sagittarius now. Sagittarius, this week, what's going on? Very creative. There you go, Miss Fire Planet. And also, interesting, be very creative, taking a look at, again, how you've not allowed yourself to feel at home. And this is really more of a creative exercise into telling yourself the truth about that. So truth be told is the last card. So Sagittarius, this is a philosophical week for you to trust in spirit and to also take a look at where you no longer belong and also what no longer belongs in you. right? It's about you and the way you see yourself and being really rigorously honest about yourself. Yeah. Now, let's look at Capricorn. New life for you. This is awesome. And a change in the wind that is not, so a new opportunity is coming to Capricorns this week that you didn't actually ask for. That's so interesting. And don't be afraid to exchange. It's like, don't hold your gifts back, right? It's really allowing yourself to say, okay, can I do this? Do I have the ability to do this? And it's about being response-able and account-able to what this new invitation is for you to see yourself differently. That's beautiful. Love it. Now let's take a look at Aquarius. Aquarius is building blocks and protection. So you're really taking a look at where is the faulty parts of your foundation and removing that and resting. This is a nice week. Yeah, you need to rest. It's like, you know what? I don't see this foundation of things. I'm going to back off for a bit and just think about other things because I'm totally ready for something different. And I realize that there's a crack in the foundation and I'll build up a new house. That's basically what this is. But you don't have to build the house right now because time for a nap is a really important card here. Okay, so that you will, Aquarius, be napping or just really taking a break from what you've been fixated on. And Pisces. Let's see what Pisces has in store this week. Round and round. You're getting a chance to look at your repetitive patterns. And not to worry, because breathe is like, just breathe. Pisces, you have nothing to be, you're supposed to be looking at what comes up for you. That's what it says. Round and round gives you an opportunity to do things better this time. And unfinished symphony and protection is reminding you can't escape it because you've chosen it. So don't try to run away from looking at the repetitive patterns that have come up for you. Be accountable and responsible to them, and you will move to the next level. That's what this week has to say. All right, everybody. The doors to Oracle School are now closing for this year's enrollment as of Tuesday, August the 17th at midnight Pacific time. That's right. Once we close these doors, we won't open them up again for an entire year. The Oracle School experience is my 8-month personal transformation journey from the inside out. So, if you've been waiting for Oracle School to come back around, now is the time to enroll, and it is your last chance. So click on the link to find out more. Please join us. You will love it. You just come. It's so great. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Okay.
Mwah. Bye. Where are you going? He's hiding under the table. See you next week.